Welcome to Tricksters Podcast. Another episode underway with my favorite people on the pod. Sap don't deserve this. I'm joking, but anyway. My boy John, what's good with you, fella?
Man, I folded my clothes when I got home this afternoon. I've been putting it off for like a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, bro, I've been getting after it. I'm just folding and folding and folding.
Grinding, man. Folding clothes, grinding. Okay, cool. DeMarcus, my boy. Hot Atlanta. You was telling me earlier how everybody was complimenting your braids. That was dudes.
I never said that.
You was like, man, these dudes are on me today. I can't get them off me.
Like them braids.
But if you honey, you attract flies. That's what you said.
Don't worry.
Shagan, my boy.
Yo, it's good to be back. So we just gonna talk past Jonathan picking up this gallon of Milo's tea, drinking it.
He's been doing that since episode 1, bro.
Real deal. That's
you're relatively new. You haven't done many episodes, but this is like an episode. Like this is every episode, bro.
Yeah.
I might have been out when the last time you were on, but every episode I got a gallon.
Yeah, so I'm
He loves overstuffing himself with fluid. I got Milo's on the way in a cup because I don't like too much Milo's tea.
Hey, D,
you don't like it all that.
Hey, I'm still Kool-Aid.
Hey,
I'm a Kool-Aid man. So we got Kool-Aid in the fridge.
I like it in doses, bro. Now, I love Kool-Aid. I'm a Kool-Aid guy, but Milo's tea is undefeated, fam. It's just it's the better side of life, man.
That's the Alabama thing, huh?
Yeah, it actually is. I don't think Milo's exists in any other state.
It does not.
Thank you.
That's not a bad thing.
Would you look at this? Brand placement. Shagan, your wife is amazing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get started. So, today, I wanted to talk about some stories. I have one story, but I invite you guys, as always, to tell your stories that you've heard or been through when it comes to cheating. And this is not a men cheating episode. We'll do that one separately. Right now, we're going to pick on women. Why? Because we can. We can be biased because there are no women on the episode, although my wife's like right here. But I'm going to tell a story. She can't hear you. DeMarcus says, hey.
Yeah, Q.
DeMarcus, she said never speak to her again. Shagan, she said hello. I'm joking. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about some stories that I've heard, really one in particular, and I've been putting it off for like 2 episodes. DeMarcus probably know exactly where I'm going. I am going to put out a disclaimer. If the story is not about me, I'm not going to call out the names of any individual. You will not know who they are. The people who watch the show, will know who they are and be mad. But, okay, what you going to do? Pull up? Let me not say that, because that just happened to a rapper. Isn't that right, John?
It did. He said, y'all pull up. Somebody did pull up.
And he's not here anymore. So let's keep that energy. Oh, man. You ain't got to. He's literally dead. He had a tweet. He was like, I'm going to be at my crib in 5 minutes. Y'all pull up if y'all really bout that. And the news reported like he was killed outside of his apartment.
Might have pulled up.
I almost laughed, but that's not funny. That's like
It's actually not. It's sad. But back to the point, man.
It's pretty funny.
I'm kind of with John on that one.
For somebody to immediately pull your car.
Bro, it's funny. It's not, but death is not funny. But it's like, bro, you really asked for that energy. And they was like, all right,
I'm coming.
Okay. Like, both of y'all. But anyway, there is a history between these two individuals where they have had a lot, and I do mean a lot of relations in the past. By relations, I mean sexual. Can DeMarcus please?
My bad, bro.
I'm not gonna make it through this.
Tell the story.
I'm about to cut this out. Okay, I'm gonna
By
start.
the way, his story has nothing to do with me either. For everybody watching,
nothing to do with DeMarcus.
A little bit.
I'm gonna make it through this. I promise. Okay. Okay. Let me start over. So, to go into the story, man, I'm gonna just roll right through it to set the foundation. These two individuals have a history, a lot of relations, when it comes to sex and, relationship, living together, that type of thing. And so we all have had that ex. Everybody on this call has had that ex that checks in, right? And so, well, except John, I guess. His ex is crazy. Like, literally mentally unhealthy.
She had him checking in.
She's strong?
Man.
Yeah.
No. That not that mental unhealthy. Like if you leave me, I'll kill myself unhealthy.
See, what's that say about me though? You see,
hey, what it say about you? You over there looking at ass.
John over there. Hey, we heard about you, John.
Bro, she got this crazy. She got this crazy. So we all have had that ex. I'm trying to stay on track. We have all had that ex who has, quote unquote, checked on us, all that. So she has done that throughout the years. But there's also been a lot of things in her life throughout the years, like having 2 children and living with a man who she, I believe, is either married to or just very much committed to. That said, they have the 2 kids together. They are both his and hers. They live in a home in which, I'm not going to go over every situation, but the point is they've been together for some years now. Kids are a little bit older, both under 5. And so, with that said, I'm getting like very specific.
I'm really just trying to on this shit, right?
Because I'm trying to help people understand that not all cheating is equal. And so they got kids together. Dude apparently works a lot. And this guy gets a text at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And the text is from the individual, the female. And she's like, I bet you won't drive to my city. And he's like, wait, why would I do that? She's like, I really need you to break my back, basically. Yes, Shagan, that was my first reaction. And I'm listening. He texts back, like, don't you still have like a baby daddy? Like, y'all live together with kids and stuff, right? And she's like, she sent the smirk face. And he texts back like, yo, you wicked. And she laughed and still proceeded to say, what you gonna do? Like, you coming or not? And I believe he left her on red, but my boy, there's a lot to unpack right there.
Yeah.
A whole lot. First of all, this is one guy, right, who lives in a completely different city. So imagine what might be going on
in the city.
In the city, you feel me? A whole 2 kids. Apparently he's got a good job because she don't have to do much, right? And while he's going and traveling for work, you around here getting serviced. Where are the kids? Like,
in the other room.
I have no idea where the kids would be.
In the other room.
Okay.
Why would you even throw a pin at it?
Bro,
bro.
When they say, by the way, I know there's some sorry men out here, some terrible guys. When they say when females cheat, it's like so evil. That is wicked. That's not just we steady, we live together. 2 kids.
Hey, you know it's bad even when the cheatee, the person that's cheating with you, when they said it's bad.
Like, they even turn it down.
Yeah.
Like,
the vagina, like, yo, I actually want to go to heaven one day, you know?
I'm just trying
Goodness. Like, your man is out literally going to make money to bring home to you and the kids. And that's what type of stuff you on? And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, y'all might have a story that can top that.
I don't.
But when I heard that, I was like, I got to talk about this on the pod. Because not only is that extremely uncomfortable, but it also brings a point. Like, I get into these, like, talks. It's not really debates. But it's like when men do something versus women do something. And there's bad things that men do. But that is absolutely ill, bro. Like, ill. And I want to connect that with what Neo said on the Breakfast Club. So, if you are her man, would you want to find that out? Or would you want to go on life not knowing and y'all live happily ever after? Because Neo...
And you find out when she die and he come to the funeral.
Neo said, I would love to never know if my lady cheated. I want to die happy. I don't want to hear on my deathbed that my whole life's been a lie. He wants to go to his grave and her to go to her grave with all their secrets. And I'm like, bro, I see where he's coming from. Because that could be devastating, but I gotta know. I gotta know. That is tough. Like, John, imagine coming home and Shaq in bed with Hannah. Bro, and all you see at the end of the bed is just feet.
You say that jokingly, but this whole time I had my head down. I was like, bro, Shaq, I gotta know it's Shaq.
Not only do you have to know, but you also have to know what he had while she was cheating. She got
I'm giving Hannah permission to cheat if it's Shaq, but she's got to do a book report.
So everybody on the call, why would you want to know? Why wouldn't you want to know? Like explain it. I would want to know simply because I'm just addicted to the truth. I tell it myself. And I don't want to be nobody's fool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel used. And in my mind, it's like, if you want sex that bad, why are you in that situation? Why are you trying to have the best of both worlds? Like, just go get out here and get it. Like, don't be committed to somebody selling them this dream. It's wicked, bro. It's wicked. But that's why I would want to know, because I don't want to be somebody's fool. Somebody run up in my house, you feel me? And I could just do what I'm doing. I can move on. It'll hurt like crazy. I would never trust anybody ever again. And that's probably why Neo chose to not know. But y'all tell me.
Would you, but say this. Let's say you want to know. When would you want to know? On your deathbed?
Right now.
As soon as it happens.
Who wants to know that on their deathbed?
Hey,
you almost out of that. I'm going to tell y'all that.
Anyway. Are you not imagine you walking in right now?
Bro, if John said, you're not a Magic Q walks in right now. If I'm on my deathbed, please don't tell me any secret. I'm about to see the Father. Leave me alone.
Oh, you gonna go tell on their ass. Jingo go tell on their ass.
Bro, I feel like if I was to learn that on my deathbed, that EKG would go up. Like, I'm gonna be back alive.
Yeah. Not today. Not today.
For a couple of months in you.
No, bro. I got too much anger. I'll go out a murderer.
You get a couple spite years out of that shit.
Bro, I will turn out a murderer quickly.
Hey,
that's all.
I'm alive because you told me that.
Yeah. I cured cancer on my own.
Gene's in like the Conk Ain't Dead video.
Bro, so yeah, my bad, Shigan. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that was to expand it a little bit more.
Yeah, so all right, so what's your answer, Shigan? Like, you want to know? When do you want to know? Like,
I think because it's a lot. You know, it's a lot. Because what if you got kids, and then that's going to contribute to everything else. But I think I would want to know because I would need to know what my next step is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it depends on the person, though. Like,
That's a fact.
I've been in relationships like, please cheat on me so I can just break up with you. Like, give me a reason to leave you, please.
I thought he was finna go the other way.
I really did.
Yeah, I thought we were finna talk about how much you want to be with him.
Nah, Hannah's got a few passes. Hannah can kind of do what she wants.
That's not.
Hannah's built up some goodwill. Like, you know, when a coach has a bad season, but he won a championship 2 years ago, so you keep him around.
Cigar said Hannah has a leash. Like she got a few she can cheat with.
Okay.
He said it depends on the person. So who are these people?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you were saying. I got you.
The person you're in a relationship with, because I've been in several relationships. Like I'm horrible about how to break up with somebody. I just I can want to, but not know how to. So I would just stay there and be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there've been several. Actually, all of my relationships. I've been at that point, like, okay, I'm done with this. So can you please cheat on me so I can break up with you?
Bro, that one chick. I think we were senior year / my freshman year in college. You were still living in Pleasant Grove. That one chick, bro, was crazy. Oh my God. I'm like, bro, leave. You're like, I don't know how. I'm like, excuse me. Wait, what you got, DeMarcus?
Nah, I want to know immediately. Because honestly, so I'm going to look at it from a totally different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in a lot of cases, a woman cheats because of us in a way. Like maybe like the situation you're talking about right now, maybe he's coming home tired all the time, not pleasing her.
He's not feeding her, yeah. He's not feeding
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So it's like, I still want to know so I can know. Now, to the extent, like what you just said, though.
Oh, my God.
And you coming to the crib, I still want to know, but Lord have mercy.
There's a small... Let's say that my kids are 5 and 2 right now. Let's say we in teenage years with the kids. Life is good, money's flowing. Don't tell me. Just don't tell me. At that time? Just don't tell me. That's between you and God.
Yeah.
I think the earlier in life it is, the faster you'd want to know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't raise them for like.
Yeah, man.
Or when do you not give a damn?
I feel like I wouldn't. Dang.
I would never not give a damn.
Right. You would still care, but I think he mean like at what point would you overlook? Like you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
When this shit stop working.
I ain't going. Yeah.
If it stopped working.
It's a long game. I think I would, if we're in our 40s, 50s, and that's the thing too, if it happened then in our 40s, it's like, what do you own? But if it's something that happened in our 20s, 30s, and we in our 40s, and you tell me, I'm not going nowhere, right?
I'm gonna say it like this. So, Dean, we talk about it a lot already. When we get old, I'm just gonna be this damn crazy ass pervert.
Define that. Please define that.
Hey, I'm living across the street from a college. Goddamn, we buy.
Okay, a college. Okay.
We buy some books.
Both.
We buy some books, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
I think at that age, they like, he fucking better than you. At like 70 years old, shit. Tell him to go teach me some shit.
I feel that. Now, I don't think anybody on the call would That's a stupid question. Because I've heard so many stories. There's another one. And this one kind of left field. So this dude, y'all don't even know this person. This dude living life. He get a chick. She a little bit older, like 4 or 5 years older. She got her own money, her own crib, all that stuff, right? And he a young boy, like he thinking he, getting in there, tearing it up, and she loving everything he doing. They going out, but she lived on her own. One day he thought he was gonna surprise her by bringing her flowers. Her door was locked. He was knocking on the door, but he heard something in the background, like he couldn't make out of it. Her bedroom's towards the back of the house. He walks around the back because he knows she used to leave the back door open. And by that time, he can hear it going down. This fool, because that's all. I'm not going there. I don't need to see nothing. After I heard that, it's like, all right, I'm gone. I don't need that image in my eyes or my brain the rest of my life.
Somebody giving them back shots.
He walks in, and it's a Jamaican or something with with the longest joint he ever seen. And check this out. He literally asked him to take that out of her. She can't take all that.
Oh no, that's who the hell?
This dude is bisexual, by the way.
Who is these?
Billy Sorrells.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is a comedian, by the way. This is his story. He tells it so well. But he don't talk about this on stage. This was like on an interview. But bro, like, imagine that. Like, not the Jamaican, but just imagine walking in.
not the Jamaican. Not the joint.
Bro, and the dude, he's younger, right? This was when he was like 21. And he was so in love with the girl that he still tried to like stick around. And she felt so bad. She's like, I'm going to just break up with you because that what you saw was wrong. He was really dropping it off in her. So, again, another wicked situation. But to me, it's like, I don't know. I've always been an honest dude, man. Why, if you got to cheat or have sex that bad, why are you with somebody? It don't even make sense to me.
I gotta.
Y'all just look shocked right now.
I got a couple of bad stories, Gene. Oh my God.
You said they might be yours.
No. Could have been.
Are we gonna finally talk about a situation me and Shagan been wanting to? Okay.
Shagan waiting on it too. Look at him.
Yeah, go on, bring it out.
John over there about to throw up. John can't take. That's another thing. Like, if your chick cheating, at least not like he can't be bigger than you, bro.
That's why your dick little. Oh,
it ain't even all that. It's just like
I don't know. I'd rather.
But that would be a terrible argument.
What if she cheating like with somebody like smaller? Which one do you think really is worse? Honestly.
Dang, yeah, because it's like you're doing it wrong.
Just think about it. Like damn, bro. So what is it?
So, okay, let's unpack that. If she cheated with somebody smaller, that means emotionally you are not who she loves. Like, you're not doing something for her. And then sexually, you just got it all wrong. Like, you might got something going on, but you ain't hitting it right.
Yeah, you ain't scratching something.
You that.
Your shit just stinks.
Say it, DeMarcus.
No, I ain't gonna say that. You saw the way I looked away.
That's what I want you to say it. So what story you got, bro?
A married woman.
Oh.
And I got 3 on the phone right now. Woo! Okay, so she was married. Well, this is me. This is gonna be my story. I'll admit this is my story from a couple of years ago. So met.
You knew it.
chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. You know, regular single type shit. You know, numbers.
Let us know at one point. At what point do you know that she's married? Let us know along the story.
She invites me over. Right?
Okay.
Now, I walk in on some regular shit. Just looking around. I bypass pictures. Like at this time, I'm young. I'm like 23, 22. I'm not really paying attention to the damn pictures and shit on the wall. So I bypass them. And like, you know, I'm going in and she's just, so we sitting down, we watching the movie or whatever. And so it's, so she says, okay, so I'm just going to be 100. She ain't say it like this, but we got 45 minutes for you to give me everything that I've been wanting. And I was like, you know, so right then I'm like, shit, all right, you know. So I get up, go to the bathroom. On my way to the bathroom, she didn't tell me. I see the pictures on the way to the bathroom. Family of 4.
Man.
Living with the dude. And I come back, I'm like this your brother? Yo, like who
Like you know, but you don't want to like,
yeah. And she's like, no, that's my husband. We're and I'm just like, oh God. Which led to me being single as long as I did. A lot of situations like that have happened to me.
And what happened the rest of the night?
I left. I had to leave. Honestly, I can't like
my man. Okay.
Up here, I cannot have sex with a married woman. Like
it's bad karma, bro.
Bitch.
It's bad, bro. And speaking of karma, I didn't have a similar situation. It was just I was in my dorm. I was probably a sophomore at the time. Country chick, good looking, you feel me? Had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And we were just getting to know one another. You know, took her out to get a little frozen yogurt or something one day. Just talked a little bit. Ended up chilling in the room. We chilling laying in bed, and she trying to get things going on, but I noticed her phone lighting up a lot. And so I'm just chilling, you know, being patient. I'm like, who texting? You know, it's late. It's like 11-something p.m. I see her phone, and the text that she was like sneaking while we was watching the movie had a lot of hearts. And I'm like, all right, the next time she opened the phone, I'm gonna look at that. And it said baby in the middle with the hearts around it and the monkey like eyes and stuff. I'm like, hold on. And I said, so you with somebody or like what's up? I know we just talking or whatever, but I just want to know, you know, what your situation is. She's like, oh, my ex, we broke up a long time ago, but I ain't changed his number in my phone. He still be hitting me up. I was like, oh, okay, word. And it was like that, but I'm gonna wait 5-10 more minutes before I get up in here. And the phone kept lighting up. And so I'm like, I hate to be this guy, but let me see your phone. She's like, no. I was like, for real? She's like, here. And it's, I love you, I miss you, can't wait to see you, from her to him.
Ooh.
Facts, bro. Like, disgusting. And so I'm like, this is my 3rd time hanging out with this chick. So I don't feel bad on my part because she ain't told me nothing. But I also I was like, hey man, I hate to be a buzzkill, it's whatever, you know, but I'm not that guy. She's like, what, ain't that wrong? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, go find somebody else that roll like that. That ain't me. And so I've always like thought like that. Like karma is a mug, bro. And things happen to people anyway. Karma isn't always the situation. But I darn sure ain't gonna cause myself to like.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I can't lie.
Yeah, she gone horrible. She gone horrible.
Sophomore year, I had the same situation happen, but I ran on up through there.
Yeah. She gone horrible, man.
I was like, don't answer the phone. Like, and if I do, hey, but I ain't like that. Now look, check this out. So my mindset in college, especially freshman and sophomore year, was, and probably some of junior year too. It's a dog eat dog world. Hey,
at that point,
You trying to get mine. I'm trying to get yours. I was like that for a long time.
I was not.
What do you say? Suckers get licked.
What'd you say, John?
That's only a fact. Suckers get licked. Suckers get licked. That has tore Jonathan up for years, bro. I said that in just mid conversation, and he just lost it.
That's my favorite too.
We were in a party chat playing duty or something, and he goes, "Hey man, suckers get lit," and I was like, "What?" It fucks you up to this day.
Q said that's one of her favorite too, John. I just every now and then I just say stuff, but anyway. No, I mean I ain't trying to have like a just sad episode, but man, fellas out there, y'all. Just I don't know what the advice is. Just stay on your P's and Q's, man.
It's a crazy world out here these days.
I got
Females are so sneaky, bro. Go ahead, John.
I got a pretty wild story of a guy in
Yay, we get to hear a white one.
yeah. It's back when this guy was younger. He was still like 17, 18, around that age. Mm-hmm. And he's with this girl, and he would be with this one girl, and then he would mess with another girl on the side. Mm-hmm. But they lived in different cities. But unbeknownst to him, they were both cousins.
Oh my God!
So who going to the family reunion?
Bro, they set him up. Like he went to see one of them, and they were both there.
Oh man, did they give him hands?
Bro, he knocked both of them down that night.
What? At the same time?
No, that was my question also, but not at the same time. He smoothed it over and still hit them both the same night.
Hey, he the man.
So what you left out of this story is that they were both whores. That's
yeah.
Let's bring him on the next episode of Tricksters.
Q, you have to watch this episode. He needs to be on Tricksters because that is a tricky situation.
He cannot.
And we gotta clap it up.
Props to the man, but he cannot be on Tricksters.
We could snap for him. That was poetry.
He makes too much money to be on Tricksters. I hate.
Is that type of situation?
Huh?
Is that type of situation?
I hate for him to lose it all because of Tricksters podcast.
He should definitely not bring him on Tricksters.
He has built a career for himself.
Good.
That is incredible.
Off air. No, I'm playing.
I mean, I'll put a government out there on it off air. I don't care.
I'm only applauding because they knew and was like, all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit.
But then also about these girls, they're like out from like Talladega way, so like very country, nothing to do. So like,
they got one person they sharing them.
Did they know they were
saying? Are you saying their eyes are kind of close together?
Did the two girls know they were cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like they hung out sometimes and shit.
Yeah, like me and my cousins are all like pretty tight. So I guess they like talking like, oh yeah, I met this boy. Oh yeah, me too. What's he look like? Oh, sounds a lot like another guy that I'm seeing.
What does he have?
Oh, he's pretty small. Oh yeah.
Oh my
man.
God.
That is incredible. And wow. That reminds me of some other stories, but I'm not gonna tell any more. What you got, DeMarcus?
Nah, that just messed me up. I'm finna be thinking about that on my way to bed.
That's pretty dope. That rips.
Man, he's telling that story the rest of his life.
Oh yeah,
bro, he has told that same guy has told more stories of that nature that I've forgotten over the years.
Jeez, he the man like that?
That's just the one that sticks out to me
the most.
Well, that sticks out. That nigga, he got some business about him, probably. That's what Gene just did.
Nope. Nobody. My hands have been right here. I don't. But fellas, again, watch your backs, man.
I got a question.
It's all good. What's the question, bro?
All right. This is something I done heard recently. So let's say you dealing with this girl, right? You meet her in a whole nother state, right? I think y'all know where I'm going. And y'all getting it in, y'all getting a little dirty, and you take her to meet your grandma. And your grandma asks her who her people. And you find out that she like your great uncle, niece, or something like that. She your cousin. What you doing? Are you gonna keep going with it, or it gotta stop?
I mean, if I was put in a situation,
let the white guy answer.
Yeah, I feel like this question's targeted at me anyway. It would never happen. I mean, I go well out of the way when I'm like Hannah, for instance, was born in England. I'm not taking any chances that shit happened. But yeah, if it did, like you found out, like, oh, you're related down the line, well, you better cut it off now before the baby comes out real strong.
Well, what if it's like the most fire?
Die.
No. I was explaining that situation, and Hannah was just looking at me.
That's on me.
What if it's fire though? Like, what if that's the best relationship and sex you've ever had, and it's your cousin? And you found out, like, when you went and got the ring, you was finna put a ring on it. You went and picked it out. They shipped it, and you find out like 2 days later it was your cousin, man.
Jonathan looked disappointed.
Like, everything's going so well.
I can't like put a hypothetical on it because like I know all my cousins and like.
Bro,
So
no
do you
way.
know all
I'm
your
about to throw up.
kids?
I'm about to throw up,
Like
man.
that?
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
just think about it, bro. You getting it in.
I know all my cousins. I know my family. Now, black folks' families, y'all's family reunions will shut a city down.
He
Bro,
said the pullout game is weak.
Bro, Gene came to a family reunion of mine. We were 20 deep. That was it.
I was like, yo, this your family reunion? He was like, yeah. I mean, for real. And we was just throwing football.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it can't happen to me because I know all my cousins.
Yeah.
That
is a very hilarious question, Shagun. And we need more questions like this on this show.
I'm about to go.
That and me rolling.
I already think I know what DeMarcus gonna say. So
I'm cutting it off. There's no freaking way. I don't care how in love we are. That is freaking weird. I'm unless it's like so far.
Is it
distant.
a step in there?
If there's a step in there.
There's a step in there.
This is a cousin. That's how we say.
If y'all doing this, right? So I got one.
Uh-oh.
They got to answer first.
My answer is I'm cutting it off unless there's a step parent in there. Yeah. Okay.
DeMarcus.
That's so bad. Okay, it's gotta be like distant of a cousin.
We're talking about love, like the love of my life. And I find out if it's a step in there.
We've come so far because y'all know the earth got populated like this, right? There's literally Bible verses of daughters having sex with their dad because the mother passed and he didn't have any sons. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the Old Testament, right?
It was the Old Testament, brother. I'm telling you how the earth got populated. A lot of incest.
What you got, John? Come on, John. What you got, John?
Cavemen were strong for a while.
I'm glad you brought that up, Gene, because my question kind of piggybacks off of that.
Good.
So, imagine there's this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she is whatever, like physically, visually, she is whatever.
Don't get us. I know where you're going. This has been another episode of Tricksters Podcast.
I'm scared. I don't
know. I'm scared, but I want to hear it.
He led with physically she's fine. What do you think he's about to say?
Physically, she is exactly your type. If you're like, she is your preferred body type. No. And you decide to shoot your shot. You go up to her at wherever you see her at. So, hey, how you doing? And she's
Please don't do a voice. Don't do a voice. Please don't get us canceled. Please don't.
I was going to do sign language. But she is like your preferred body type, but she is deaf.
I promise you, I would proceed. I think, all jokes aside, it would be so dope to have a deaf partner. I think that would be awesome. Because then I don't have to argue. You know? You can do all this all you want.
Have you seen deaf people argue?
But it was such a funny post, Shagan, of them people on Instagram Live that was arguing that was deaf.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this cannot be real.
But check this out. I get that like front row seats because my cousin is deaf, and his girl, and she his baby mama too is deaf too. Oh. So when they going at it, cause that's got to be the hardest hand slapping I ever seen.
It be gang signs, banging going on. Yeah.
And then they make noise too. When he be trying to talk, he be making noise.
Please don't do
this. Oh, you know that, Gene? You said you proceed, bro. Imagine the noises that you hear in the bedroom.
John.
You mean to tell me you can keep it up with that shit going on? Bro,
I have had a lot of fun.
Today, and I couldn't laugh, but you just made me laugh.
I have had a lot of fun on this podcast with you all. And
what if she ain't had no arm?
Okay, this has been another episode of Tricksters Podcast. Please like and subscribe. We enjoy you guys. Comment questions and topics below. We love to have you on the show as guests. But I can't even speak right. Please like and subscribe. We've had another good time with you here. Comment below questions and topics you have, and we'll cover them next week, man. Peace.